In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Maybe a decade or one and a half decade back, the cell phone was considered as something quite a luxury. And the youth of Pakistan, particularly the young people belonging to the lower middle or even the middle class, particularly the people belonging to the lower middle class, they were so desperate to have the cell phones in their pocket, and the cell phones are better model, the new model. And for that purpose, many of the young people decided to start the business of cell phone. What they did was they started learning how to repair it, how to handle, how to repair a cell phone. They were of the view that on the one hand I shall be able to repair it, on the other hand I shall be able to buy an old mobile and sell an old mobile to earn some money. On the one hand, I will be earning money out of it, this business. On the other hand, it would be a pleasure for me to have the phone of new models in my pocket. And many of the people, many of the youths, I'm saying some one and a half decade back, had started this business, and one decade back, one and a half decade back, they started this business. They learned how to repair the mobile, how to buy an old mobile, how to sell an old mobile. So they plenty of people started this new line, but these youngsters, very few of these actually have succeeded in developing in becoming a good businessman. The rest of the people, they are just earning, they are from the hand to mouth, they're earning little bit of money out of it, just very little money out of it. They are not leading a comfortable life at all. Why did they start it? They were of the view that this is, I love to do this. They were of the view that I love to do because I want to have a cell phone. I want to have a cell phone of good new model, and I want to keep changing the cell phone in my pocket. So this is what I love to do, because this is something very trendy, this is something very new. And those who are having the new cell phone, the update, the up model cell phones in their pocket, they were looked enviously by the rest of the youngsters. So for keeping in view all of these things, many of the youngsters had started the cell phone business, the old cell phone business. I see those people, they could not develop. There are very few of those people who have succeeded in developing their business, who have succeeded in becoming a good businessman. Overwhelming number of those people who wanted to do it because they loved to handle the cell phone, so they are not developed, they could not do that. Why? Because it is usually said that start whatever you love to do whatever you love to do. It is generally said that do whatever is your passion, whatever is your passion. But those people who like to and who liked and loved to do this business, maybe they were not visionary, their vision was not so clear, and they were not foresighted at all. So they started it because it was quite a trendy business, but they are not so comfortable. They are earning money, they are just living by, they are just surviving, they are living by, and not beyond that. So like that, my dear friend. So I want to suggest the people that don't go for the trendy businesses blindly. Do not adopt something blindly because there is a trend of it. Rather go for something which is which can be done, keeping in view the what is going to happen after a decade or so, or how much of the money I can earn out of it, because it is the money. As for the business is concerned, businesses are being done to earn the money. And there are certain other lines which in which the people have earned The people have earned very good amount of money and they are now called as a big businessman. Not necessarily each and every one of them, not necessarily most of them, but a reasonably good number of the people in certain other lines they have developed, and they have developed considerably. They are possessing a very good amount of money, and they are possessing not just the cell phone in their pocket, rather they are possessing most of the luxuries. Rather they are possessing most of the luxuries, and they are considered as a big businessman. So I am of the view that it is not enough that if at all you like to do something and you should start doing this business blindly. It's not like that at all. It is not so good. We need to have a bit of vision. We need to have a clear vision what we want to achieve. If at all we just want to live by, if at all we just want to live, keep eating and wearing, and we want to live like this one. So I think that for that reason, I think maybe any of the business is okay. But if at all we want to become a rich human being, if at all we want to become lead a comfortable life, if at all we want to if at all we want to earn a good amount of money out of a business, I think for that, for all of those reasons, we need to talk to the visionary people. If at all if we could find somebody who is honest and sincere, then we need to speak to those people. We need to learn from those people. I think so, my dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, making the right decision, choosing the right route, choosing the right track, that is something really, really, really important. If at all we have chosen the wrong track, if at all we have chosen something, while without keeping in view whatever, where shall I be after 10 years, after 15 years or so, if at all we don't care much about this thing, then I think at least everybody is surviving. But to be able to become a reasonably good amount of successful successful businessman, then we need to think differently, and then we need to choose those lines which can give us a reasonably good amount of money, which can where we can earn a reasonably handsome amount of money. We need to choose the right line as for the businesses are concerned, dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad. Being liking some business, that is okay, that's okay, and but it's not enough. Starting a trendy business, a business which you like to do, that's not enough. It's okay if at all we need to choose something. First of all, we need to separate the lines which can give us a very good amount of money, first of all. And after we have chosen these lines, then we need to think what we can do out of that. Obviously each and everything is not accessible to us at every moment in the life. On the other hand, this is the second step, and the third step is that I mean, if at all there is a business which can give us a very good amount of money. On the other hand, there is a business, suppose we have chosen 7 8 businesses which can give us a very good amount of money. On the other hand, on the second step, we need to see what can I do out of that. Obviously all of these businesses which are going to give me a very good amount of money might not be accessible to me, might not be in my approach, might not be within my reach, might be beyond my resources and capabilities, etc. And if at all out of those 8 businesses which can give me good amount of money, I have chosen the 3 businesses which are within my reach and which I can do as well. Now out of these 3 businesses, I need to look upon what I like most out of these, what I love to do. Now at the third step, I can choose anything else which I love and which I like to do, which could be my passion, etc. So this is how we need to choose the business lines. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah. Khair.